Okay, let's get into it. Today we're doing a deep dive into the world of these all-in-one AI investing platforms.
Hmm.
We're focusing on one in particular, Intellectia AI.
Huh.
The mission here is to really cut through the hype.
Mm.
They promise faster research, smarter picks.
And the offering is huge. I mean, it's this whole buffet of tools. You've got an AI stock picker, swing signals,
Right.
trackers for politicians' trades, hedge funds, even a custom AI chat agent,
Mhm.
plus dashboards for stocks, crypto, ETFs, everything. The whole pitch is less research time for you and getting in on momentum plays earlier.
That's the pitch, exactly. But what's so interesting is you immediately run into this split reality in the source material.
Yeah, the reviews.
The reviews. Trustpilot has this very middling average. You see some praise for convenience, sure, but then there's this whole block of complaints.
And they're pretty serious complaints.
Very. People are talking about inconsistent signals, tools that actually contradict each other or just feel, well, unfinished.
And that right there, that really brings up the whole issue of oversight, which connects directly to what the regulators are saying.
Yes.
It's so easy to just scroll past these things, but when you have the SEC, FINRA, and NASA, the North American Securities Administrators Association all putting out a joint investor alert, you really have to stop and listen.
And they're warning about a very specific thing.
They are bad actors using AI hype to promise, and this is their phrase, unbeatable performance.
And their advice is so crucial. They say, always verify registrations, but then they use this one word we have to talk about. They say to remember that these models can hallucinate.
Right, and in a financial context, that's not just a funny little quirk. Hallucination means the model might create data points that don't exist,
Wow.
or it might see a pattern in some low-volume stock from years ago and think it's repeatable, or just spit out a conclusion based on old training data that has nothing to do with today's market.
So if you treat that output as gospel, you're basically trading on phantom data.
You're trading on nothing.
Yeah.
It's a massive risk.
Which brings us to the fine print. Because behind this high-tech promise, the site's own terms are, let's be honest, not very consumer-friendly.
Not at all.
Monthly plans,
Yeah.
any trial conversions, they're strictly non-refundable. And the annual refunds have this tiny little window. So if you're using that free trial to see if you like it, you absolutely have to put that end date in your calendar.
Or you're locked in.
You are financially locked in, whether you're happy with it or not.
And if you look at the competition, like TrendSpider or Trade Ideas, Intellectia's design is definitely more AI forward. It's more of a black box.
What do you mean by that?
Well, those other platforms are heavier on strategy building. They give you the tools to define your own rules. Intellectia, on the other hand, it sort of asks you to put more faith in what its AI spits out.
Okay, but then here's the question. If the sources confirm this is really only useful for disciplined traders who already have their own systems and backtesting experience,
Yeah.
who is the marketing for? Why wouldn't they just run their own custom scripts?
That's the million-dollar question. And FINRA is actually pretty clear here. They say AI is valuable for speeding up screening, for sentiment analysis, and for spotting anomalies really fast.
So it's an efficiency tool.
Exactly. Intellectia's value is in its speed. It's a fast scanner that can feed info into your existing playbook. But the signals are just suggestions. They are not guarantees. You still need that human judgment.
So when you boil it all down, what does this mean for you, the listener? It sounds like it's maybe worthwhile for a very specific type of trader.
Disciplined, experienced, with rules already in place.
Someone who uses it as a fast scanner feeding your playbook. It's a tool to speed things up, not a replacement for strategy.
Precisely. And the ultimate warning from all the sources is incredibly stark. If you treat a platform like this as a miracle button,
A money printer.
it becomes a money shredder instead.
Yeah. That leaves us with our final thought for you today. Based on everything we've just discussed, the warnings, the risk of hallucination, what specific steps should you actually take to verify any AI-generated edge claim before you risk your money on it? Just remember, the key is to treat that claim as a starting point for your own homework. Maybe it's cross-checking it against a few other data sources or running your own backtest. It is absolutely not the finish line.